Courtroom trials, hey, they're a basic, intrinsic part of American life. But what happens if somebody, one of the members of the public, cannot get into the courtroom? Well, that takes us to this week's case. It involves a man. He was tried, public courtroom, and the jury found that he was guilty of intending to sell methamphetamine. Judge came up on the sentencing. Man asked that his family and friends be allowed to attend the sentencing, and the judge said, no, they can't be here because I don't want them to be used as props during the sentencing phase. The man complained, said, wait a second, I have a right to have a public trial. If my family and friends can't be here, it's not a public trial, and therefore you have violated my Sixth Amendment right to public trial. Well, the case went up on appeal. Went up to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals for the United States of America. And there, the judges looked at this and they said, you know what? You are right, Mr. Defendant, and Judge, you acted improperly here because you should have let the family and friends come into the sentencing portion of the trial. We can appreciate that you do not want to have their presence used in some manipulative manner, but the fact is that in this country we have a right to public trial, especially when you are being accused of a criminal violation and the whole power and authority of the state is being brought against you. You have a right to public trial. And Judge, we got to do this all over again, and the sentencing must be conducted with it open to the public, and that includes friends and family. Now, what do we learn from this? What we learn from this is something very important in the American system, and that is there is a right to public trial, particularly in criminal matters. Why is there a right to public trial, and why is that included as a constitutional right? Because people want to know what happens in a courtroom, and they have a right to know. Now, sometimes there can be various ways in which that's curtailed. I mean, we all know that cameras aren't always allowed in every criminal trial. We know that there are other ways in which members of the media can't get into a criminal trial. But anybody who is a member of the public has a right to attend a criminal trial because we as a people want everyone to know how the state treats people in a criminal proceedings. And that can only happen if you have a right to go to trial and see a trial. All right, we bring you this case every week as we bring you cases so you understand how the law works. I'm David Allen.